Hey, Paul. I guess this team has been sort of forced to adjust and adapt as everything has just sort of happened. What were kind of your big takeaways from today, and where do you think the biggest adaptations need to come from?
It's just we just got to find a way to adjust. This is a different caliber team than the other two teams we faced. A little bit more guard play, and so we got to figure out how to counter, which we will. We'll figure out another game plan. As much as we wanted this one, I think this was just a good fill-out game to see adjustments. We've been great at adjusting, and we've been great at playing better as the series goes on.
Obviously, it'll maybe look different once Chris comes back or if he comes back, but sort of the fundamental challenge right now, figuring out how to press up on their guards and Booker and stuff like that while still keeping tabs of a guy like Ayton who just catches and sort of finishes everything. Is that the challenge?
Yeah, that's going to be the challenge. It's like I said, it's different. Ayton is a little bit more agile, a little bit more presence down low, better finisher than the bigs we faced, and so it's going to be a challenge. That's definitely what we got to work on.
Can we move over to Law?
Hey, Paul. This was you're mentioning Ayton just now as a more agile, better finisher and everything. Obviously, Devin had a great game. What is the difference that you see in guarding and defending and game planning for him compared to Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell?
One hangs around the three-point line and does his damage out there, and the other does his damage in the mid-range.
Go ahead, Owen.
PG, knowing this team the way you do and how you guys, players, really focus on trying to make adjustments all the time, what do you expect from this team of how you're going to turn around game two, especially if you're seeing Booker go for like a 40-point triple-double?
I expect us to, get better as the series goes. We've been great at it. It's nothing to kind of panic over right now. We were down Kawhi. We're, playing with a banged-up Marcus. They don't have CP either. But it's game of adjustments. We'll figure out what we need to do better. But good thing about it, we expect a long series, and all he did was win one game.
And losing Marcus, even if it's for stretches, it's a big deal for your defensive rotation, right?
Absolutely. He's a big-time contributor for us on both ends. So, not having him fully 100, that's a big player for us. And so, it was an early game. This was a quick swing around coming from a tough game 6 to come into this one. So no excuses. We have to be better, obviously, but we'll expect to make the adjustments we need for game 2.
Can we move over to Miriam?
Hey, Paul. Obviously, this is a tough turnaround and all that, but Reggie was kind of really hard on himself about his 5 turnovers. And I wonder sort of if that speaks to sort of Reggie and like how he holds himself to account and how much of that is both, fatigue and kind of being drained.
A lot of it. Reggie has been huge for us. He can't really get down on himself. He's carried us and he's pulled us out of holes, and he's made plays on top of plays that, has been a big reason of why we're in the position we are. So not every game is going to be perfect. Our job is to pick him up, with him feeling down. Our job is to pick him up. We need Reg. I thought he still played great tonight. We all, have turnovers. We all have bad stretches. When I'm having bad stretches, my guys are there for me to keep me going. And so we're going to do the same thing for Reg. Tell him to move on and tell him to make the same plays he made tonight in game 2.